The national rollout of the EVisa technology has suffered some challenges, including technical problems, accessibility issues. We all know that a simple glitch in the system can lead to delayed flights, denied entry into the UK, or perhaps deportation. Our right to work and right to rent are all linked to the e-visa system. So you need access to an e-visa. It's so important. However, these problems that have been happening of recent, it has really affected a lot of people, and the government is aware of it. And the government just made an announcement on the 27th of February 2025. I felt it's so important for me to share this particular article with you so that I can know what new change has been introduced. There's a newly announced date, and I feel I should just share this with you so you know what is happening in the UK. We are all affected in one way or the other. So it's going to affect both those people on the skilled worker visa, student visa, and other types of visas. Most of us need an e-visa. And if you are an asylum seeker and maybe you don't have a BRP or BRC card, there is something on this publication by the Digits FYI that I felt I should share with you. I feel it's so important for you to know what to do, because a lot of people have been asking me, I have a travel document, I don't know, can I travel? We all know that the issue is not leaving the UK, it's coming back into the UK that is the issue. So that's why I am making this particular video. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these, subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell so each time I drop a new video, you'll be amongst the people to see that video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you need support with getting a visa sponsorship job, or maybe you're struggling in one way or the other, need support with your CV, cover letter, supporting information, then check out my store. If you need one-on-one guidance on what to do, if you want to get into teaching or maybe IT, it doesn't matter the profession. I'm really experienced in supporting people. Just reach out to me. Don't stay in silence. The link is in my description as well as the comments. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. Initially, the UK government announced that the deadline for applying for an e-visa was going to be on the 31st of December 2024. But on the 3rd of December 2024, the Minister for Migration and Citizenship, that's Salma Malhotra, said that they were going to extend it till 31st of March 2025. Actually, what she said was that you can use your BRP and BRC card that has expired on the 31st of December and after. Use it to travel. That was what she said. She did not mention any date for the e-visa application. And the reason why she made that extension was because they already had like 3 million people who had completed the process, but there were a large number of people who still needed access, and they felt they were not ready to roll it out on the 31st of December as they initially announced that time. So that's why they made that decision. We all know that many people have been struggling to complete the application process and link their passport. Some people struggle with their surname being wrong, or maybe something says details do not match. In fact, there are a lot of problems. If you check my old videos on e-visa, I'll put the links to some of them in the description box so that I can check them out. If you have any problems, you could learn from some of the solutions I've shared on this channel, and you would not struggle too much. But sometimes you need to call the e-visa technical team. And let me tell you something. Some people have complained that they stayed on that call for 2 hours before they answered them. And it's not so easy, These challenges still happen. Now, the government just announced on this document on the 37th of February 2025 that they are going to extend the date for applying for your e-visa till the 1st of June 2025 to support a continued smooth transition to e-visas and ensure no one is disadvantaged. The Home Office extending the grace period announced in December 2024. We committed to keep this transitional measure under review, and we are extending the end date from 31st of March 2025 to 1st of June 2025. This allows people with a biometric residence permit or EUSS biometric residence card that expired on or after 31st of December 2024 and who continue to hold underlying immigration status to continue to use their expired document for international travel up to and including 1st of June 2025. So from the 2nd of June 2025, expired BRPs and EUSS BRCs will no longer be acceptable evidence of immigration status when traveling to the UK. So it's so important for you to note this date. You can no longer travel with an expired BRP. The government is also saying that 4 million people have been able to complete the process. So the remaining people who have not been able to complete the application for an e-visa are 600,000, and they're saying that 600,000, they're not so sure about it because some of them are people who need to leave the UK. So they would see the numbers dropping further. So that is something positive. It shows that a lot of people are completing the process, but it's just that some people are still struggling with this process. I shared a video about two people's experiences. They are YouTubers. They share their experiences when traveling. I feel I'll put the link here. The UK government has already announced that not all border systems have the same immigration policy. So it's not traveling out of the UK that is the problem. It's when you're coming in, you want the airline to be able to accept your identity documents. And that's why I suggested that you should print your e-visa in case there is a technical glitch and you cannot access it, or screenshot it, print it. And I also shared another video about 5 other documents. These documents were listed on the government website. They said that this might be the likely thing some airlines might ask you. Remember that not all airlines have the same policy. There are more than 190 countries in this world, and the process of coming from maybe the Caribbean might be different from Delhi or Lagos or somewhere that is very popular. So do your due diligence, ask the airlines what they require before you travel so you are well prepared. Another thing is for those people who don't have a BRP or a passport and you're wondering, how do you travel? According to the government, if someone does not have either a passport or a BRP and they are a newly recognized refugee, the Home Office will create a UKVI account for them so they can access their e-visa within 14 days of a positive decision on their asylum claim being served. So I think they believe that everybody should have an e-visa. Even children should have an e-visa, including people who are seeking asylum. So that's something. Another question that many people have been asking is, because many people are struggling to link their travel document with their e-visa. So many people are asking, have you traveled with a travel document and you were still allowed to come into the UK with that travel document, despite not being able to link your travel document to your e-visa? So were you successful? Just write something in the comment. People will learn from it. If you're struggling, I have videos about how you can complete that of BRP to an e-visa. I have another video about how you can complete the one of passport to an e-visa. I also have another video if you want to link your passport to your e-visa. You can still do that. So just take advantage of some of the videos I've shared, step-by-step processes that are so easy if you are struggling to use any digital system, or maybe you are not very good with tech. Then you can relax and just click and complete all the application. Remember that the new deadline now is the 1st of June 2025. And if you are struggling with one process or the other, maybe you don't know how to use tech or you don't have access to a phone or laptop, the government has a community list that you can reach out to. If it is the fact that you have an error on your e-visa, I'm going to put the link to that video here so that you can just go and watch it and report your issue. If it is something else that maybe details don't match and your details are correct, maybe you're from a particular country, it's clear, it actually matches, but it's saying that details don't match, perhaps you might try watching my video and using some of the tips there, or you can call them to report the issue you have. Call them. There's a duration when you can call them. I think it's between 9 to 6, and they will try to solve this problem for you. Now, I felt I should share this issue. What do you think about it? 1st of June, does it sound like it's sufficient time to complete it? Remember that they said it is still under review because they want everybody to complete this process, as in they really need everybody to complete the process. That's why they keep extending it. But the problem is that sometimes these technical problems cause delays, and there are some people that are not tech savvy, and that is one big issue if you're not tech savvy. So I have some videos that demonstrates how I completed mine, and remember to do that of your children. Ignorance is not a good thing. If you have any problem, call the government and ask them. They will advise you on what you need to do. If you have received the solution for people who, maybe your children, you gave birth to them in the UK and they don't have a passport, they don't have a BRP, what did you do to get their e-visa? What process? Just write in the comment. Many people would learn from it. That's what it's all about. I want many people to learn from experience. Remember that anything that is written in the comment, always do your due diligence. Call the government, find out the exact process you need to follow to complete your application. I hope you've benefited a lot from this video. I'm glad that the numbers are coming down, 600,000, but there's still a lot of people that need to complete this process, and there are technical problems, like I explained about what happened last week. So you guys should just have some patience and complete the process. Don't wait till it is 1st of June. That's the problem. When it is 3 days or a week till the deadline, you will see that that's when the most problems come up, technical difficulties, a lot of glitches in the system, because many people are trying to enroll or complete their applications at the same time. Don't leave things till the last minute. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.